how do you shave your asshole? Don't be afraid to like squat down in the shower. Shaving, that's all, just help. Healed her razor bumps. I'm nervous that it smells down there. How to gain confidence / love yourself. The number one thing that I was insecure about was my body. I really don't know, actually. That's a really sticky situation. Good luck. Use condoms, kids. Hey guys, it's Amanda Politano. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and turn on my post notifications so that you don't miss an upload. So today I decided to film a little girl talk advice video. I wanted to start a little series on my channel where I just sit down with you guys and it's kind of like big sister vibes where I give you guys advice and just answer random questions that you are too embarrassed to maybe ask somebody in your personal life or whatever the case is. I don't know. Also, I feel like when you're going through certain things, it's really easy to feel like you're going through them alone and that nobody else is going through the same thing as you. But trust me, everyone goes through shit and I never want anyone to feel like they're alone in anything. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you will be able to relate to different scenarios that people asked questions about. So I posted an Instagram story today for you guys to ask me questions on. I'm gonna be going through them. I haven't really looked at any of them yet, so we're gonna go through them and see what you guys had to ask me today, and I'm just gonna be answering a bunch of questions. So make sure that you go follow me on Instagram at amanda.politano to be able to participate in these videos in the upcoming year. Yeah, I'm really excited. I also already filmed this video like twice and I just hated it, so third time's the charm, hopefully. Yeah. Also, these are probably gonna get very personal, and if you have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I'm not really afraid to talk about anything, so these might get a little crazy. Not crazy, but I will answer literally any type of question. So the first question that I got is, do you think condoms are enough to be safe that you won't get pregnant? What? Prego. Okay. I think that condoms are great. They work very well. Obviously, that's what they're meant to do. But condoms can also break and they aren't 100% safe. It's a known thing. So if you want to feel more comfortable, I suggest trying out birth control. There's so many different forms of birth control, and being on birth control plus using a condom will just ensure it pretty much 100% that you won't get pregnant. And personally, that just makes me feel safe, like knowing that there's double precautions taken. But I think that they do the trick most of the time. Use condoms, kids. How do I get the motivation to work out? I think that it's pretty hard to get the motivation at first when it comes to working out, but I think that once you start seeing results, then you want to continue. I know that when I'm on a workout streak, it makes me feel good mentally, physically, it makes me look good, and then that's what gives me motivation to keep going. I say you just have to push yourself to start, and then once you are consecutively working out for a while, you are just motivated because you know that you have been, and you see the results and you feel good. So yeah, I just say you gotta push yourself. How to gain confidence / love yourself. I get this question all the time because I love promoting self-love. I would say that I'm a very confident person. I think that with age, you kind of just become comfortable with who you are as a person, which brings confidence. When I was in high school, I was not confident at all. I hated my body. I hated the way I looked. I compared myself to so many different girls in my school, girls on Instagram. It's very easy to do. The number one thing that I was insecure about was my body. And personally, when I started working out, I would say about like 2 years ago, I started working out consistently. I went to the gym. I don't go to the gym anymore because of Corona, but I was going to the gym a lot and I just worked on myself and I felt really confident about my body when I was working out a lot. And I just started working out again recently. I'm doing 12-3-30. Shout out Lauren Geraldo, her treadmill routine, it's amazing. But yeah, so for me personally, I was really insecure about my body, and then I just took charge and realized that it was in my hands and nobody else's, so I started working on it, and that made me super confident. Also, as simple as it sounds, you really just need to do things that make you feel good. Personally, when I like do a face mask and have like a self-care night, that makes me feel so good because I'm taking care of myself. Also, I feel the most confident when I have on like a really cute outfit and I do my makeup and my hair. Like, I just feel really good when I do that, so I like to do it like often. I love getting myself ready. It's therapeutic for me, and it just makes me feel really confident. So I think it's really important to find little things that make you feel good about yourself, and obviously that's different for everybody. So just try and find something that makes you feel good and continue to do it. You have to put time into yourself, and that's how you form self-love. You have to treat yourself like you would treat the person that you love, you know? Because I feel like it's really easy for humans to love other people, but when it comes to loving ourselves, we find a little issue with it. But yeah, you really just have to treat yourself like somebody that you love until you really do love yourself. I love positive affirmations. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I am that bitch. You have to tell yourself. I've seen, I think like Olivia Ponton, she writes on like little sticky notes, like positive affirmations, and puts them on her mirror, which I think is really, really smart. I love that idea. So then every single morning when you look in the mirror, you can repeat those to yourself. And that's a form of self-love, and it teaches you to speak kindly to yourself. So yeah, just stop with the negative talk, speak kindly to yourself, and find things that make you feel good and continue to do them. Take yourself on a date, treat yourself, and I think that's really important. So yeah. Is there a point in going back to something that's proven to fail time and time again? If you're talking about like a relationship, I don't think so. I think that people can change, but they can only change so much. And if somebody or something has proven that they're gonna keep failing you and disappointing you, I don't think that it's worth going back again and again and just continuing to disappoint yourself. I think that you just have to move forward. We wanna move forward, ladies. We do not wanna backtrack. So don't go back, keep moving forward, and something better will come along with time. So yeah, I don't really think that there's a point in that. How to get out of an on and off thing. I hate this. This is a really hard question. I feel like you either have to cut it off completely if it's just like a toxic on and off thing where it's never gonna get somewhere, or just have a conversation with them and be like, do you see this genuinely going somewhere? And see what they say. That's really all that you can do. Or you could just cut it off, because sometimes it's just not really worth it. Is no contact the best way to move on? Honestly, I think that it is. I think no contact, no lurking, focus on yourself. Don't pay attention to what they're doing. That is a really great way to move on. Yeah, if you're trying to move on from someone but continue to be in contact with them, it's gonna be really, really hard to get over it. So yeah, I think that no contact is a really, really great way to move on from somebody. Out of sight, out of mind. It's true. How to let go of people who impacted your life that are no longer in your life. This is also really, really hard, and I don't think it'll ever be something that's easy, because when somebody's in your life, it's sad to see them go. But with time, I know this is the most annoying thing to ever hear, but with time, everything does get better. I've lost friends that have felt like heartbreaks, because losing a friend is really, really hard as well. I think it's even harder than losing like a romantic partner sometimes. So with time, it's gonna get easier that they aren't in your life, but also with time, you're gonna meet new people that make you feel better than they did, because obviously they aren't in your life anymore for a reason. So yeah, you definitely are gonna meet so many people in your lifetime that are going to be 10 times better, and you're just gonna have to keep reminding yourself that. But trust me, time heals everything. I'm nervous that it smells down there, LMAO. I think every girl probably gets worried about this when they're hooking up with a boy, but just take care of yourself. Don't put perfume in there. That is so bad for it. You can spray perfume like over your underwear and over your like leggings or your jeans or whatever, but don't spray it directly on your vagina. It's bad for it. Also, when you are in the shower, don't put soap in it, because that's also really, really bad for it. Use water. Like literally just spread it open and let the water do its thing. You can touch around, make sure it's all clean. But yeah, water is all you need. Just make sure that you're taking care of yourself, and you won't really have to worry about that. I know a lot of like the wipes that they sell, like CVS, like vaginal, like Summer's Eve wipes. I know that they're so bad for it apparently, but if that makes you feel better, I don't think it's terrible to use it every now and then. I'm not a gynecologist. A gynecologist would yell at me because I know that that is like not good for it. I've seen so many gynecologists talk about how those products aren't great for you down there. Water is really the best thing to clean it with. Also, eat pineapple, eat healthy, because that also makes it smell better. So shaving, that's all. Just help. I actually just bought a new razor and shaving cream, so I'm gonna show you what I got. One, I don't recommend shaving every day, because that is how you'll get razor bumps. If you are shaving too often, you'll get razor bumps. No bueno. Obviously, sometimes like if you're seeing a guy and you want to clean up it's okay to shave 2 days in a row, but don't make it a consecutive thing. Shave when there is hair to be shaven, or else you will get razor bumps. Trust me, because I never have dealt with razor bumps. I've always had like a regular shaving schedule of like waiting a little bit so that there is hair to shave. And there's somebody close to me that had really bad razor bumps like their entire life, and they were shaving like every day. And I literally told them, like, just don't let it grow out in between when you shave, and let me know if that does anything. And it literally healed her razor bumps and she doesn't have them anymore. So yeah, that is a #1 tip, because I know razor bumps are the most annoying thing and can make you feel super insecure. So just make sure that you are waiting in between when you shave. This is the razor that I like to use. Normally I just get the new heads, but I really needed a new shaver. Mine is so dull, and they didn't have any razor heads at the store, so I had to get new ones. So this is a pack of 3, but I like the Chic Intuition Fab ones, and you can shave like up and down with these, so they're really nice for your legs, but I use it down there too. Also, I have a men's razor that I like to use down there because it is just like a cleaner shave, I realized, because I think that like men's razors are sharper, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why, that's kind of rude. Maybe it's because they use it on their face, I don't know. But yeah, I recommend men's razors for down there, or this. I like this a lot too. So normally I don't really use shaving cream, but I use conditioner. I really like using conditioner, especially on my legs. But I just found this when I was at CVS today, and it's a Skintimate 2-in-1 shave cream and skin conditioner. So I thought that this would be nice. It's in the scent Coconut Silk. I've never used it though. I don't know if it's good, but I'm assuming that it is. I feel like it's gonna be good, but I really like using conditioner as shaving cream. So yeah, that's what I used to shave. I also saw a question, if I will be able to find it, but it basically was, how do you shave your asshole? It obviously is hard to see. Use a mirror. Don't be afraid to like squat down in the shower, you know, get the mirror underneath, check it out. Don't be afraid to see like yourself, you know, like you gotta look. Moving on. Is it uncomfortable having a hookup after a breakup? I don't think so. I think that when you are ready to move on with somebody new, you'll know. And some people obviously move on faster than others. It's kind of just a preference thing and what you feel comfortable with. But yeah, I think that when you're ready to move on, you will for sure know. But I don't think it's uncomfortable, to be honest. What do you do when you're in love with 2 guys at once? Oh my God, I don't know. How do you even fall in love with that many people at once? I don't know. But I think I've heard this quote: if you really loved the first one, you wouldn't have fallen in love with the second one. So whichever one you started loving second, maybe pick him, or maybe don't. I don't fucking know. Or maybe pick neither one and find someone new. I really don't know, actually. That's a really sticky situation. Good luck. What do you do when someone ghosts you for 3 days and then they come back like nothing happened? 3 days isn't really that long. Maybe ask him where he's been, what he's been up to. Maybe he was going through some stuff. You don't know. Everyone has a life. Maybe something happened and he didn't want to talk to anybody. Because sometimes I get in those moods where I literally want to talk to nobody at all for days, and I don't. So yeah, I don't think you should take it too personally, because 3 days really isn't that long. But maybe just ask him. Be like, what have you been up to in these past 3 days? I'm in a toxic complication with a guy, and every time we talk again, I feel like things will be different. They probably won't. I think you need to probably just cut it off and move on, because if it's toxic and you know it's toxic and it's happened more than once, then you probably know. What to do when you get ghosted by a guy? Ghost him right back. Don't keep reaching out, because that's embarrassing, I think. And yeah, you kind of just have to glow up and move on and make him regret all of his decisions he ever made. But don't keep reaching out. That's whack. I'm sorry. Getting ghosted is literally the worst thing in the entire world. Do you ever get UTIs? Ugh, I struggle. I actually recently just got my first UTI because I literally held in my pee for like, I think 3 hours. I don't even know why. It was, I don't know, and I got one. That was the first time. I took like cranberry probiotic pills. Those helped, and I drank a lot of cranberry juice. But if you struggle with them often, maybe go to your gynecologist and talk to her about it and see if she has any recommendations to prevent them. And yeah, drink a lot of cranberry juice. This guy I like is leaving me on open and delivered. What the fuck should I do? Stop hitting him up. Literally just stop hitting him up. Also, I feel like everybody kind of wants what they can't have. So maybe once you back off, he's gonna realize that you stopped hitting him up, and maybe he will will hit you up, but maybe he won't. And that's okay too. You deserve better. You deserve somebody that gives you the exact same energy that you are giving them. So yeah, you just have to stop hitting them up because they do not deserve you. They really don't. Does kissing come naturally or does it take practice? I think it definitely comes naturally, but you also will get more comfortable with it as you have kissed someone more. I really like this guy, but I can't feel vulnerable and just ask him to hang. He gives me hints he likes me, but never puts in the effort. What do I do? Okay, a lot of guys are kind of pussies when it comes to this kind of thing and are scared that you will reject them. I think sometimes you just gotta be the one to be like, hey, wanna hang out? I've literally asked guys to hang out multiple times. It's not embarrassing. It can definitely make you feel a little vulnerable, but I don't think it hurts to try once. Just be like, hey, would you wanna hang out sometime? And see what they say. It really doesn't hurt to ask, and if he's giving you hints that he likes you but is a little bit of a baby, I think that it's fine to ask. You gotta break down the walls and be vulnerable at least once. Do it at least once and see how it goes, and let me know if it works. How to tell your mom you need to get checked for STDs, or if you're 20, can you just go to Planned Parenthood? Yes, you can just go. I'm pretty sure. I've never been to Planned Parenthood. I go to a gynecologist, but I think that you definitely could go to Planned Parenthood and just do it. I really don't think that you even have to tell your mom. How can we have sex and not get pregnant? Birth control, condoms. Use protection, it's so important. And also, I just want to say condoms are not only used to prevent pregnancy, they are used to prevent getting an STD. So I really recommend using condoms, especially if you are on birth control. Still use condoms. Make every guy that you sleep with use a condom. It's so freaking important. You don't want to get STDs. You want to make sure that you're staying safe and healthy. So please use a condom. It's not weird. It's not embarrassing. And if a guy says no to using a condom, that literally just means he's a piece of shit and that you shouldn't be having sex with him anyway. How did you get your mindset on being okay alone? I've always been a really independent person, but I personally don't want to waste my time. I'm very picky and I don't want to be with somebody unless I'm 100% certain that they will benefit my life. I'd rather be alone than be with the wrong person, and yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I like being alone. I feel like I don't even have time for a boyfriend right now. I'm so focused on my goals and my life and me, and if I had a boyfriend right now, I'd be stressed out. I really don't have time. So yeah, I don't know. Is sex awkward the first time? How do you know what to do? Just let the guy take control. I don't know. Also, don't be afraid to watch porn to just see. I mean, definitely don't take it too literal, because sometimes porn can be extremely exaggerated, and it definitely won't be as crazy as that, because that's obviously for entertainment purposes and whatever. But you can definitely watch porn to just know more and see it. I don't think that that's weird. I've literally seen porn before. But yeah, I don't know. Let the guy take control, and you'll get more comfortable as you do it more. Nobody expects you to know exactly what you're doing the first time, and you can be open with the guy and be like, this is my first time. I think that that is important, because then the guy will make you feel comfortable, and if he doesn't, then maybe he isn't the guy that you should be losing your virginity to. And also, if it's their first time too, then that's fine, because they're probably just as nervous as you are. I'm 18 and have never been in a relationship. Is there something wrong with me? No, everybody has their time. It's not your time yet, girl. Thrive being single. It's fine. I have multiple friends that haven't had a boyfriend yet, and we're 20. It is not weird at all. Trust me, you're good. Okay, I think that those are all the questions I'm going to answer for today, because I literally have been filming for 40 minutes. And like I said, I'm going to make this a series on my channel. So if I didn't answer your question in this video, I hope that you still learned something from it. And I will be filming many more of these in the future. Yeah, I hope that this helped in any way. I'm here to help you guys. I know being a girl can be so hard, and you can feel so alone at this age. And I just never want you guys to feel alone. And I want you guys to be comfortable with yourselves. And I just always want to be here for you guys. So yeah, if you ever need advice on anything, don't be afraid to reach out to me. If you even just want to vent, my DMs are open. Go off. I love you all to the moon and back. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.